brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed. Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Monday morning. Oh, my goodness. It's freezing in the office this morning. I don't know what's going on, but we're all wearing toques and sweaters. It's kind of what we wear anyway, but right now my nose is cold, and I don't like it. It's Monday morning. This is not the way I want to wake up.
I think they just turned off the heat for the weekend.
I think that's true, and I guess we're the first ones in here.
Yeah.
So, well, but I mean, who's doing the early morning news? Is it Brax or Sim?
I think it's Brack.
Well, Brax, why doesn't she just break into the little heater room and turn on the heat?
Brack in there.
Yeah.
And brack it open.
Wow.
She's a little Braxicle in there this morning.
A Braxicle. Very good. Very good. Let's see what other things we can say with her name. She should brack in there and brack on the heater.
I could go for some breakfast.
Brack. I mean, that's pretty good. That's just an over enunciation. Let's brack.
That's how I normally pronounce it, actually.
That's like from 40-Year-Old Virgin. There's that scene.
French
with Leslie Mann, like not the most well-known actress, but one of the most prolific comedic actresses of all time, and has that amazing where she's like, drunk driving home. It's not a great scene.
No,
but she's like some French toast.
I love some French toast.
It's so good. Oh, I could go for some breakfast. Although that one's a little weird.
Oh, yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I had some raisin toast to start my morning.
Did you?
I did.
Lucky
cinnamon
boy.
Raisin toast. Lucky me.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I just love cinnamon raisin toast.
Here's the thing I don't like about just one second. Just 1 second. Let me.
Okay.
If I can interject for a second.
Yes.
One thing I don't like about cinnamon raisin toast
the
is that it doesn't
always fall to the bottom.
No, that's the raisin. They don't follow the same. It doesn't follow the same rules as regular toast. So if you have the same setting that you have on regular toast, it's going to burn because there's too much sugar in the cinnamon raisin toast.
Got to account. Yeah.
I didn't account. It was a little burnt this morning.
Oh.
I'm okay though.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Mornings at the Cabin, Moon Taxi all day, all night. Moon Taxi.
All right. Time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Yeah, take a taxi to the moon. I mean, we're right there. We're right there. SpaceX just launched a successful mission to the International Space Station. Thank God Elon Musk invented space travel. Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Monday morning. Listen, if you've always listened to us and said, other than please shut up and go back to the music, and wanted to be a part of this great team of ours, internships at Cabin Radio. That's right. Cabin Radio is now accepting internships for paid summer 2021 internship positions in Yellowknife. Oh, baby. Go to cabinradio.ca and click on the link there. And basically what you want to do, send us a resume or to consider your application. We will require your resume, which has two accented E's is resume.
Oh, that seems like too much.
Resume.
It's not a resume.
It's not a resume. Resume.
Resume. Actually, either is acceptable.
That's right. We'll need your resume or your curriculum vitae. I think that's what it is, right? The CV. In 200 words, an explanation of what you will bring to Cabin Radio. Not coffee. You will not be making coffee runs at these internships, although, should be said, in the fine print, sometimes you may have to run for coffee. Not because you're the intern, but because it happens to be your turn to get that brekkie. Because we do brekkie here most mornings, and sometimes people just want to go out and get it.
God, I'm glad I was never responsible for handing in my curriculum vitae
I know.
to my first internship. I wouldn't have known what they were talking about.
Well, I mean, that's right. I mean, and you know what? It doesn't say you need a cover letter, which is nice because cover letters are bullish.
See, that part I would have been fine with.
Cover letter.
You just talk a little about yourself, your aspirations.
Can you in a paragraph, a very small paragraph, just tell us why you want this job? Money. Oh, great. Money and experience. Yeah. Perfect. So in 200 words, an explanation of what you will bring to Cabin Radio and how you will approach reporting on a unique cultural, geographical, and political environment of the Northwest Territories. Definitely a unique political environment. Well, geographical, too. And cultural. Hey, all three of them. 3 examples of your work. At least one written example must be submitted. Video, audio, and social examples are also invited. So if you got a hot take on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you make sure you share it with us.
You know what? Even TikTok.
Yeah. If you've got a hot TikTok take.
Yeah.
Ooh, a TikTok take.
Yeah. That's very nice.
There you go. 3 sample one-sentence Northwest Territories story pitches. Very good. And the dates you are available. Now, that last one is really up to us. If you're not, we'll tell you when you need to be available. Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right. The deadline for receipt of applications is 10 p.m. Mountain Time on Sunday, December 13th. So you got just under a month left. Interviews will take place in the third week of December. Also, only those selected for interview will be contacted. Oh, here's the thing.
Yeah, we're not going to contact you to say, ha, you didn't get in.
See, I don't like that. I never did like that. Now, I understand that a lot of jobs have a lot of...
You need that closure.
People, right? Okay, being auditioning for your supper for years and years and years gets you kind of attuned to the fact that they're not going to call you. Right. If you didn't get it, they're not going to call you.
Yeah.
And you call your agent or whatever and be like, no, you can go on, and usually get a little feedback or something. But I don't know. How many people are going to apply for this job? And I'm not saying that you should have to. I'm just saying that, in my experience with applying for jobs and things like that, it'd be nice to get a phone call saying, listen, you didn't get it.
Yeah.
So you can move on.
It's the opposite of the whole doctor thing when you're waiting for a call from your doctor. And if you don't hear anything, it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well,
this is kind of like, if you hear something, it's probably a good thing, but maybe they just have extra time on their hands.
No, wait a second. A couple of years ago, I had a really bad cold, and I went in, thought I had strep throat. They gave me a sample. The doctor took a sample from my throat and all this stuff. This is pre-COVID.
I was going to say, are you about to tell us you're patient zero?
This is pre-COVID. Yeah. This is me making out with monkeys. Took a swab, and they're like, we'll get in touch in case you have strep throat. I was like, okay, cool, great. Or we'll get in touch either way, basically what they said. I was like, great. Never got in touch. That was 2 years ago. Never got in touch. So I'm sitting there, and it's strep throat. It's not as bad. If I don't hear from you, obviously I don't have strep throat, because if I had strep throat, they'd probably be like, you need to get on this, or don't go to work or whatever.
Right.
So it's just one of those things.
Did you get sick? Did it get worse?
No, it didn't.
Oh, well.
It was weird. I was sick for a few days, but then I had to go to Alberta for work, and I woke up the morning of the thing I was supposed to be doing for work. And I just felt fine.
They knew.
I guess. I went to bed with a sore throat, woke up, and I was like, oh, I'm good.
This too shall pass.
What were we talking about? Internships. That's right. cabinradio.ca/internships. If you'd like to work for this meandering company, please do. We are great. And here's some what do we call them?
Ex-interns?
No, well, we have ex-interns who are now full-time employees.
Yes.
So there you go. There's a couple of examples.
We need to come up with a catchier name.
That's right. We had some testimonials, and then Brack said, no, I'm good. She didn't have anything nice to say. So
yeah, well.
That's right.
We've been awful to her.
We call her Brax, for God's sake. What is her real name? If you'd like to come by, work for us, you can contact, in 2020, Two Cabin Radio, it's right there. Two Cabin Radio summer interns were offered and accepted full-time positions at the end of their internships. Reach out to them if you'd like, apparently, because their emails are right there. Megan and Sarah, they can let you know about how great it is to work for us.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast. Hey, it was early. What do you want from us?
I had something to talk about, but now Lecter wants to talk about something else. So I was scrolling through my Facebook, and a friend of mine shared another Facebook post. When you share a post. Anyway, it was like a tweet, but not really. Anyway, it said, I explained good things good. But the post was, I'm so glad my boyfriend's not trying to rap. I don't have time for that ish. And I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because apparently there's a lot of young guys trying to rap, trying to get in that game.
I guess.
And I was saying that someone's probably seeing Crook the Kid and saying, if you can do it, I can do it, which is cool. If Crook the Kid is inspiring some people to rap, that's great. If they're no good at it, though, stop.
Then damn it, Crook. Stop.
No,
Crook the Kid.
Crook the Kid.
So many kids.
Stop inspiring so many kids
dreams.
to not be good at rap. Well, that's how it goes, man. You hope you inspire 100,000 people. Maybe 9 of them are good.
Yeah. That's the odds.
That's
really.
Right.
Yeah.
Really. Breaking through into rap, for goodness sake.
It did seem like one of those very out of context type posts, like those no one.
It kind of is.
And then, sure glad my boyfriend's not getting into rap.
Apparently, this friend of mine is got some experience with that. She's dated a few guys who are like, I'm going to be a rapper, but I'm working at 7-Eleven right now.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. Everybody's got to start somewhere. But like there are actors out there who are disillusioned or delusional about what they can do and cannot do.
Right.
They get into it and they're not that good.
Yeah.
But whatever.
So she's had a series of boyfriends who turned out to be aspiring rappers?
I think she's got a circle of friends in which there may be some rappers, and maybe she's just kind of thinking like, I'm dating a guy who's not doing that, which is great.
Thank
because
God.
I do not have time for that. I am not here for your rap career.
My boyfriend is embarking on a painting career.
That's right.
He's a painter.
He paints houses, and it's pretty good. Painting houses is a good job.
It is, actually. I was thinking murals, which is a way worse.
I mean, art to that.
I mean, there's lots of people who do it well, but same as rap.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone.
That's absolutely right. You see good graffiti, you see bad graffiti, mostly bad.
You see Jim Carrey.
Hey, his art's not terrible. At least he's expressing something.
Whatever aspiring
That's
artist
all he's doing now is just
wants to hear. Not terrible.
I mean, I've heard that so many times in my career. Listen, you weren't terrible. Thank you. Thank you so much. So glad I moved here to pursue this professionally. But you made a joke saying you should have heard the rhymes I was writing in kindergarten. And I said, you should have heard the rhymes that my rap group was doing in grade 3. Now, I don't talk to any of these people anymore, but I had a rap group in grade 3.
Creative differences, right?
That's right. Oh, yeah, we split up a long time ago.
It's hard to bury the hatchet.
It is, and we need to do a reunion tour at some point. Maybe. I've been trying to get them together, but so far, no good.
Oh, I got a title for you.
What?
When Hell Free... Oh, no.
No, wait. Oh, God. No, that's not going to work.
Already.
Let's see. Abby. No. You mad at the Beatles reunited now? Oh, they'd only be half as good.
Very nice.
Pretty good. So I had a rap group in grade 3 called TRJJ.
TRJJ.
That's right. Trevor, Renee, Jack, and Jesse. Or Jesse and Jack. I like my name coming last, though. So we would get together at recess on those, did you ever have those stands of paper? It was like 8 spools of paper. It was different colored paper, and then you pull them out and you rip them off. And they were just like no? You never had those?
I'm not sure if
So it was just a stand. It had like 8 spools of paper on it, and they each had like a metal partition that you could clamp down and then rip the paper off.
Okay.
So there's just huge spools of paper. So we'd get some of the paper, go outside with a red smelly marker,
right,
and right on the side of the teepee there because we were going to Mildred Hall, and write down song lyrics, rap lyrics. We had 2 songs, and we performed them for our class.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, you have giant cue cards for your...
No, we write them down. We memorize them.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Gotcha.
So we got... I'm not going to say that we didn't get made fun of. We did. A lot. Like, everybody laughed at us. But we did it twice. We did a song about how staying in school is cool.
Yeah.
And then we did another one on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So
that seems like a good first 2 singles.
But I mean, with like hand beatboxing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it was great.
Were you the beat master there?
I was one of them.
Yeah,
but then I had to sing my verses. Right,
okay.
Not verses. I was just dropping bars.
You traded off.
That's right.
Beatboxing.
Yeah, and now I can't really. There's only 2 lyrics I remember from either song.
Okay.
One of the lyrics from "Stay in School." It's just "Stay in school. It's cool."
Do you want me to beatbox behind it? No. Okay.
And then the other one about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was basically a list of the Ninja Turtles, and I can't remember any of them except for one.
Well, Raphael.
No, it was Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Donatello.
Yeah.
And what did Donatello do? Donatello beats up the brain.
Beats up the brain?
The brain! Remember the brain?
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you meant like he specifically punches people in the head. Looking to cause concussions.
Krang.
Head trauma.
Krang was the big bad's name. He was the brain inside the giant monster.
Yes.
Yeah. So Donatello beats up the brain.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, that was
something going insane.
Going insane in the membrane.
Oh,
we were there before them. It was 1990. Cypress Hill didn't come out. That song didn't come in 1993.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not going to say we had an influence on Cypress Hill. We did.
Massive.
So yeah, it's a very strong memory in my brain from my childhood. But there's a couple of those memories, and I remember standing up in front of the class and doing it.
Yeah.
And being laughed at. So
maybe that girl was in the crowd being like, "Well, he's never going to be my boyfriend."
that's right. Let's pursue this rap career. So yeah.
Do you remember any lines from the Stay in School song?
Just the Stay in School. It's cool. Like
Stay
that
in
was
school,
it. Yeah.
Okay.
That was it. That was about
pretty standard stuff.
Pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
Cool school.
We could have got you on like a milk commercial or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people wanted us to end up on milk cartons. They wanted us to go missing. So, yeah, that was my experience with rapping. I will never rap again.
Okay.
Even though I've been begged to do it. Bring
Don't
it back.
let that stop you out there.
Yeah.
All right.
From pursuing a rap career while you're in a serious, committed relationship.
Melanson,
Melanson,
looking
get
at
on
you.
Oh, it's the Patriots rap. Oh, yeah. We don't need Brady. Oh, yeah. We got Belichick. Oh, yeah. Cam Newton's on the pass. Booyah, booyah. That sounds pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I mean, you're a little rusty. It's been a while.
All right. It's been years,
yeah.
man. It's been 30 years since I rapped.
That's right.
Yeah. But I mean, like now I can just rap like this. That was it.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't need to rap.
You're already a mumble rap star.
Mumble rapper. I like mumble rap.
You got to change with the times.
That's right.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
With the second wave of COVID kind of clenching its fist around, well, most of the world and definitely parts of Canada, kind of looking towards maybe getting into a similar situation here. Hopefully not, but you never know. I mean, there's always going to be an uptick in cases, and if we have to go into some sort of semi-lockdown again, as we did in March and April, let's talk about what to watch. I wanted to ask you about this anyway. I just figured that this is a way to frame it because, I mean, if we have to go into in some sort of shutdown again, then, I mean, we're going to need to keep ourselves entertained. Mm-hmm. And you can't just do it with, I don't know, what can you do it with anymore? I mean, we kind of got past the whole driving by people's houses, like all that stuff that was really nice in March and April is kind of petered away. I don't know if they do wine ninjas anymore. The dude ninjas for whiskey and stuff petered out after a few weeks.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I never got one.
That's surprising.
I still, you know what? To mention Melanson again, I did get a growler from him when I was on my first lockdown. So that was very, very nice.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, that's always stuff like that is always very nice.
Yeah.
It kind of peters out after a while.
What was it called again? Brew Wizards or something?
Brew Wizards or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, or Whiskey Wizards or something.
Yeah. What's cooler than a ninja?
A wizard, bro. Yeah. It was good. It was really good. So the reason I wanted to bring this up because we were watching Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Okay.
And we just finished the third season last night. And Phoenix was like, I'm only going to finish it if the next season is starting up very soon. I was like, it's starting next month.
Right.
From everything I'd heard, it was starting next month. And I was like, great, awesome. We'll watch this out and we'll play it out. And then I read up on it again. It's like, that's when it was originally supposed to start. It was originally supposed to start like December 2020.
Right.
But because of everything that's going on, unprecedented times.
Oh, wait, this article's from February 2020.
So, yeah, they're like the best guess for anybody because they basically went through what other shows went through, like Glow, which actually happened to be canceled because of it. They went through, they did like 6 weeks of filming, maybe got one episode in the can, and then they had to stop.
Yeah.
So now the best guess, because they may have restarted filming again because a lot of projects have, but maybe not because they're in New York. Best guess is that it's next December.
Oh.
So now we're just sitting there like with this beautiful show, which we love. And I mean, usually you have to wait that long anyway, but like for Phoenix, she wants to wait until at least there's a few seasons of something so you can kind of watch it.
So you can binge it. Yeah.
Exactly, so you can binge it. So she'd rather it be over, which is why I keep on saying, can we watch The Wire? It's been over for years.
You can binge it right now.
That's right. So I'm not sure what we're going to watch next. You keep on recommending The Boys. It's been recommended to me so many times. I've been trying to get her on it. There's only 2 seasons of it.
Yeah.
So
which is troubling.
Not super on it because just like any other of these big shows, what is it, 8 to 10 episodes a season?
Yeah, I think, the first season was 10 episodes. I assume the second one was as well.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And then, I mean, I love that. I love that, like, companies are investing more money in fewer episodes.
Yeah.
Not Game of Thrones because that was garbage. But that was way too much money invested in way too few episodes.
I'm not going to lie.
Oh, God, I'm never watching it again. Ever. I might watch like the first season to be like, this was a good show.
I'm reading it right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Getting into it, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, why not?
Now you get the whole history. I told you about that Alt-Shift X video.
Easy.
I said shift. I said shift both times. Both times I said shift. Watch it on YouTube. It's great. But I was wondering what else are you guys watching?
pretty much right now, just The Boys. We're rounding. I think we're about midway through the second season.
Oh wow, you guys
which,
are really, guys.
It's so good.
It's that good.
It's so good.
I keep on telling her.
You know what? And it falls right into what I think I wanted out of this whole, every time you bring up a new Marvel movie, and I roll my eyes, they just start spinning in my head because
they're all very similar.
They're all very similar, and superhero movies have by now just been done to death.
I mean, you're right.
And then a second death, and then perhaps a third death.
Well, but here's the thing. The thing with that now, just before you go on, is that it's now its own genre. It's not like a trend. It's its own genre. So you can just keep on building it and redoing it and tearing it all down and redoing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously of this generation as well, where, you remember when that first Spider-Man and the first X-Men movie came out, the early 2000s or something like that?
2000, Spider-Man 2002.
And I remember going into those movies and just being like, oh my God, finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, because those were good. They were finally good because even 10 years before that, they were coming out and they were terrible, except for Batman.
Yeah, everything to that point, other than the original Batman and arguably Batman Returns, had been pretty garbage to that point.
Straight up.
And so finally we had a update, a good CGI, big budget Superman, or not Superman, superhero.
Well, there was a big budget
there was a bit,
and it was garbage.
It was garbage.
and
it was an event. It was so exciting. And then, as years went by, obviously, the movie industry realized how much money there was in this, so they just kept pumping them out. Mm-hmm. And now, there's, like you say, it's an entire genre on its own. I feel like The Boys is basically my jaded kind of inner self that has manifested itself in a new TV series where, the premise is, and I don't even know if I want to say
don't
the premise,
tell me,
just because it's a bitter old Lecter is just in love with this premise.
I can't wait till you turn bitter. It's going to be great,
man.
We're going to be in our 50s, but it'll be great.
You'll never hear it on the air. I swear to God.
Not like me. I'm very positive off the air. But you're right. I mean, it's very much influenced by something like The Watchmen, which came out obviously the movie came out 11 years ago, and then the TV show came out, and the TV show was apparently better than the movie.
Yeah.
But very kind of a darker edge to what a real life superhero kind of thing, where it's this is what superheroes would be like in real life. It wouldn't be great.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of why I was so in love with the Dark Knight series, because it kind of alludes to that sort of thing where it's what if the superhero is maybe
has borderline personality disorder, and is massively depressed, and is probably going insane. I mean, that's what Batman is.
Yeah,
and we had this kind of very comic book version of Batman from the Adam West shows, Mint. Stuff like that, and then it kind of got the dark, you got the darker side from Tim Burton, right? So you had a very kind of unhinged performance from Michael Keaton, who's arguably still the best Batman, right next to Christian Bale.
Just ask him.
He will tell you, I'm the best Batman. Don't go chasing waterfalls, he'd say. Right now, just got a message from Summer Dave. He's saying season 4 of Fargo is very good as well. So,
and that's actually I forgot.
Fargo, the TV show, is amazing.
The Boys is. We started watching Fargo. We were in love with it,
and then
we stopped watching. We started watching The Boys, and Fargo just collapsed in the background.
So hard watching things, multiple things at the same time.
I know.
So do you have this though, where you guys watch something together, but then there's things that you watch on your own?
There have been those things.
Yeah, you're too in love. I get it. Phoenix and I have very disparate schedules at times, so there's things that I'll watch that maybe she won't be interested in. I've been watching The Queen's Gambit, which is very good on Netflix.
Right.
I've been watching Justified, which she doesn't want to watch. Justified is a little bit more episodic, though, so you kind of pick it up and drop it off, and pick it up and drop it off. Right.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about these TV shows that have 10 episodes. They're all very succinct. They're all very full. You can't really drop it off and then pick it up again.
Right.
So
one day I will get back into Rick and Morty, and that is one that
me too.
Nicole had no time for.
No, and Phoenix the same way. She's like, I hate that show. I don't care. I still have the Rick and Morty. My introduction to that was I was in Winnipeg visiting a friend, and we were supposed to go to a movie, and he's like, "Oh, let's just check out this TV show first." I've been obsessed with this. I was like, all right. So we watched it. We ended up watching the whole season in one go.
Oh.
I was just like, this is amazing.
It's so funny.
I mean, Dan Harmon has his issues. But,
well,
whatever you're going to do. But I got to get into it. I got to get back into it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Still got to watch season 3.
So recommendations from Wheeler and Lecter this morning: Fargo TV show, The Boys, Rick and Morty, Queen's Gambit is good. It's about chess. We all love chess. Justified's very good. Justified's very good if you like Deadwood because it's Timothy Olyphant's the star of it. So the first couple of seasons is just Deadwood people in guest starring constantly.
Yeah,
which is great.
And you know what? Just chess. I hear it's great.
I can't stand chess to play it. I love watching people play it, but I just can't get into it.
I have no idea what's going on.
Now, checkers. There's a man's game.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Going to finish it off with a little Christmas shopping talk. That's right. It's the season. 'Tis the season to be the reason. Right? I don't know what that is. What? It's the reason for the season.
You?
Shopping.
Shop.
No, not me. Not me. I can't take credit for it. It's someone's birthday around this time. Oh, wait. That is me. It is my birthday around this time. I was born before Jesus, so.
But your mom was born before you.
That's right.
So.
Anyway, time to start getting into that serious shopping mood. I mean, you know how it is. And trying to focus as much as possible on supporting local businesses this year more than any other year. Always try to make an effort. Unfortunately, sometimes there's things that, you know, your partner wants or you want that are only available outside the city. So you do your best to try to support local as much as possible. This year, obviously, that much more important because of the amount of struggles that small businesses have had over the past year. Not even the past year, the past 9 months. So, yeah, where are you going to be shopping this winter season?
Amazon.
You
just
son of a bee. You bee sting?
No.
No,
they actually, speaking of that, actually the Christmas, I guess I don't know what they're calling it, but there's a Christmas market that has begun on Friday evenings and Saturdays, which if you attended, it was on 47th Street, Mermaid and Moon, Elky's Table, that whole crew getting together, doing something cool once again. Ollie and Sarah were actually on location on Saturday selling cabin radio merch.
Yes.
And apparently it was chaos.
It was chaos down there. Everybody wants a piece of cabin. You got to get these new sweaters. They are super comfortable.
Those were causing the chaos.
Absolutely. These are the most. This is the most comfortable piece of wear we've ever sold.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wore it all weekend.
I'm wearing it right now.
I couldn't take it off.
Couldn't take it off.
Too snug.
That's not supposed to be snug. Baggy. Very, very nice. We've obviously pilfered the merch boxes already, but there are still some available. I think, speaking out of turn, have no idea. AJ's going to listen to this in about 7 seconds and be like, there's none left. But
that's how you create urgency.
That's right.
Yeah.
A false sense of urgency. This is how sales works. Listen, if you don't have this in your life, you're a loser. That's basically how car commercials
quite
make
frankly
you feel, basically.
Don't be the loser this Christmas season.
Be the winner this Christmas season.
Get your cabin radio crew neck sweaters.
Oh, they are super comfortable, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Very warm, comfy. I like it. You know, not going to be spending a lot of time at home this Christmas season because, you know, I took a couple weeks off last month. And so we usually take 2 weeks off at Christmas. We're not going anywhere this Christmas. So maybe some more work being done. But when I am at home, relaxing with the fam, I'll be wearing this and my cabin radio underoos.
Very nice.
Yeah, I need to get some cabin radio underwear. We don't have any boxers.
Not yet, no.
I feel like I want the socks, I want the pants, I want the undies, I got the shirts.
Yeah, they got to be long johns.
Sunglasses, I got the toque. I'm on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All on today?
No, not on today. Well, we don't have socks
half there.
I got the.
You're wearing the cabin sweats?
Of course.
You are Mr. Cabin Radio today.
Well, and every day. But I mean, we are getting into it. I was at Walmart running some errands, and I ran into a friend of mine. I mentioned this the other day, where it just she got me thinking that actually just being in Walmart to buy something. I can't remember, vacuum bags.
Hey.
Only place in town that has vacuum bags for my vacuum is Walmart. But just being in there, being like, oh man, yeah, got to start thinking of this now because it's everywhere.
Yeah. Walmart will do that. Being in Walmart will make you think about buying things.
That's right.
There's no question about that.
So the ad I keep seeing popping up on my Facebook page is an ad with a lovely woman. I'm sure she's lovely. All you see is her belly. All you see is her midriff because she's fashioned some some tight pants, like the tights, right? Like Lululemon type pants,
right?
But they're saying it's cashmere. I very highly doubt it's cashmere. Cashmere, of course it's cashmere. But are lined, so like a lined like tight. And good Lord, in this ad, are they tight?
Yeah,
jeez,
yeah.
But absolutely know someone who would
exactly
dig
what
those.
they highlight usually.
That's right, exactly. Look how tight these are. So I want to get those, and I keep on seeing the ad for it, and I was like, I should maybe get those for somebody that I know. She's probably not listening. And it keeps popping up in different ads, and it's different companies each time. So that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, just send me to the page that makes the pants, and I will buy it from them.
There's also just a non-stop stream of companies you've never heard of that apparently make these pants.
Well, they don't make them; they just sell them. So we spent so many years cutting out the middlemen. We spent decades cutting out middlemen to save money on things, and now we're adding them right back in. Like, it's very strange. Amazon is the most affordable middleman of all time.
Yeah,
like you're not buying directly from a company; you're buying directly from them.
Yeah.
So it's tough. So I mean, like I'm gonna try. I'm just not gonna order anything from Amazon this year. Right. And I mean, I did that last year. I've done 1 year where I've ordered a bunch of things from Amazon, and I was like, I felt empty inside.
Yeah. Normally I don't recommend looking at the comment section in any way, any place, any page you're on. Just generally avoid the comment section. There's nothing good to be gained from that. What?
Well, that's where you're going with this.
If you see one of these ads.
Yeah.
And if your Facebook feed is anything like mine, you've been seeing them nonstop.
It's just algorithm. You're just getting hit with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the comment section.
Okay.
Because people are not shy about sharing their experience trying to buy products from these companies.
Right? Yeah, it's like, this is so frustrating. And if you get them on Instagram, the entire comment section is just like, you could buy it cheaper here, or here, or here. You could drive cheaper at beagle.optical.pork. And it's like, what is going on?
I guarantee you with half of them, you will see at least 3 or 4 comments of people being like, made my order. Haven't heard a thing from them.
Haven't not heard. Because, I mean, like,
4 weeks.
What's to stop a company from simply advertising on Facebook? Because, I mean, all you got to do is pay for an ad on Facebook and just be a front for something else.
Yeah.
They just take your money and that's it.
Yeah.
So that's why people, tend to go to Amazon. Or, you know what? Go to a store. That'd be nice, too.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult this year, but because we've been so good at clamping down everything and we have very minimal cases, going shopping this holiday season, at local places, it should be a little easier.
Yeah.
So try to do that as much as possible. I'm not going to, whatever you're going to do, whatever you're going to do. That's the way it is.
Definitely have a look out for that 47th Street Market, though.
That's
I'm
absolutely
going to be checking
right.
that out
absolutely
for sure.
Right. And we will let you know where other things are taking place as we hear about them. And if you've got a sale coming up or whatever, let us know. And you can advertise with us. Actually, before we go, there was one ad last year that I saw pop up on my Instagram, my Facebook, everywhere. Okay. And it was just like a miniature, like puck-sized disc that you could throw back and forth. It was like, you could throw it for hundreds and hundreds of feet. And it was just like a thing to play catch with. It was flexible. You could put it in your pocket. You could throw it like a couple hundred yards on a single, just like a stone skipping throw. And I got that. I almost bought it. I saw the ad so damn much.
Huh. I don't think I ever saw that.
Well,
was it just like a mini Frisbee?
Yeah, like a very small Frisbee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you could fit in your pocket.
Huh.
Yeah.
I could probably actually throw that.
Here's the thing. Clicked on it one time. Don't know the name of the actual product.
Oh.
There's not a name of a product. Just the takes you to a website that says, here, take some of these. You can get 10 for $3. Like, don't even know what it's called. Whatever. That's going to do it for Mornings at the Cabin for this Monday morning. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.